Bring in David Phillips. He's the senior climatologist with Environment Canada. David, good morning. Always great to see you. You know, I looked at this report. We're in Southern Ontario, and I thought, really? Where is the heat? But
Marcia, you have that right. In the West, they're saying it's 10 days away. We've had too much summer already.
Yeah.
And here in the East, we say, bring it on. I mean, just to give you one example, Winnipeg has had 8 days with temperatures above 30 degrees already. I mean, that is more than they would, it's more than half of what they normally would get for the entire year. And we still, as they say, have a week and a half to go almost. Here in the East, Montreal, Ottawa, Toronto have had 1 day above 30. I mean, not great for muscle shirt and tank top kind of weather, but it clearly has been, that has been the case so far. But what we think, and certainly in terms of the summer months, June, July, August, come Labor Day, we're saying, and all of the major weather services in Europe and the United States and the private weather services, I mean, even the Farmers' Almanac and the Aboriginal communities have weighed in on it. I've looked at the scientific ones, and they're all singing from the same song sheet, Marcia. It looks like it's going to be warmer than normal. I look at my map here in front of me, and it shows red all over the place. Now, it's not telling you how intensely hot it's going to be. That red doesn't mean real hot, but it means how confident the forecasters are. And they're almost, I wouldn't say guaranteed, but certainly here in Ontario, Quebec, Atlantic Canada, and maybe Manitoba, it's almost saying guaranteed it's going to be another a hot summer. But Marcia, when you look at the last time we had a cool summer in Canada was, I think, in 2009. So, you know, there have been so many in recent years, it's almost like a done deal.
So what about these hot conditions leading to drought, particularly, David, in the fire zones, which seems to be all of Western Canada?
Oh, Marcia, you're so right. I mean, just to think about it, if you look from east of Lake Superior today, there's one fire in Eastern Canada. That's in Quebec. In the West, there are 225 fires, some of them, over 100 of them out of control. It's been a world of difference here in terms of the fires. And we're seeing the smoke, we're smelling it, we're not seeing the flames here in the East. But clearly there is continued concern in the East or in the West, because warmer than normal, you need more precipitation than less. And Marcia, I look at the precipitation forecast. I don't put a lot of faith in the precipitation forecast, but I'll tell you what the models are saying, and it shows that most of British Columbia, Alberta, the Western Prairies looks going to be drier than normal, and say drier than normal in Atlantic Canada, and sort of in between in the other areas. So that is a concern. Warmer and drier. I mean, you need more rain than when it's warmer, not less rain. And so that's always going to be the problem going ahead. The other thing, Marcia, is we're now entering the lightning season. I mean, we get 3/4 of our lightning in June and July in Canada. So, you know, a lot of these fires have been set because of human activity, but now nature's going to take over. And so that is very concerning. Here in the East, because it's been so wet, it's good for farmers. I think the forests are in good shape from that point of view, but you can't count it out with lightning and people setting fires. So, hey, it's going to be an interesting year. But Marcia, the one point I'd like to raise, though, is that even if, you know, forget the temperatures and precipitation, what's going to define this summer is the severe weather. And we can't tell you what that's going to be months ahead. I mean, take Calgary last year. They had a gorgeous summer, warm, enough rain to satisfy everybody. But in 20 minutes, they got a $3.5 billion hailstorm that defined that. And here, certainly in the West, they've had the fires. So we can't tell you what these are severe weather. It's just that we get our share in Canada, and we've got to keep our eye out for it.
For sure. And that's why we rely on you, David Phillips. Thank you so much for being with us this morning.
Thank you, Marcia.
Take care. David Phillips is a senior climatologist with Environment Canada.